Gonna be repping them. Rarikisu versus Blanketman.
Yes, sir, Chopavelli. Blanketman, I know someone you're a little bit more familiar with, but and we'll get to his Lucario in just a second, but Rarikisu, arguably the best Donkey Kong in the world right now, along with Chunky Kong, the best DK player in Japan, has that Falco secondary to watch for as well. But, I mean, this one, when's the last time you saw this matchup at top level?
This is actually from, you know, Don't Bark 2018, 6 years ago. It's been so long to see these two on stream, but I'm excited nevertheless, especially to see Rarikisu perform first time in NA. And right now, it's looking good.
And I want to point out what Rarikisu just did there. Those F-tilts, yeah, etc., were all to trap a landing. Right, they all try to abuse landing lag, just like there as well, by trying to abuse those 4 frames you get when you have an empty landing, but also they have trample. So even if they hit a move, even if they clang with an aerial, they'll still come out. So it's all about trapping these landings, catching yourself in a commitment, and catching that DI just like that.
DK dash attack, actual MVP of that stock. Dude. That hit double dash attack back air is
Stop holding in! Stop holding up and in!
Fight back, Blanketman, please. Getting a decent chunk of percent on the board right now, and of course being down or being behind as Lucario is not too much to fear about with the mechanic, but you of course need to survive to be able to use it. Because
that mash though, that mash was absurd. If you get up thrown there, you're just dead, Chopavelli. But I mean, Blanketman still has the sauce for a second. The raw giant punch though.
Beyond a call out. That was a soul read. That was the most educated read of all time. He said, "You are not doing anything. Eat this."
Which of these characters has aura again?
You already know. You know the answer.
we all know the answer because right now Rarikisu is cooking.
Oh my goodness. It feels like every aerial he's throwing, I'm just expecting to hit at this point.
Yeah, and the parry on the, that wasn't even fully charged. He called that one out too.
Okay, back air, we're on the board, Blanketman. Good work, Seattle local, SoWa local, Lucario main, fighting for his life right now, as you can see on screen.
If you can find an Aura Sphere, if you can find a fair just like this, that's going to be big damage. I'm sure Ubel watching at home with some pride at the moment as we see Blanketman trying to find a way in, starting to get this damage up, but you're one hit away from death at any point in time. We're seeing Blanketman so afraid to approach because getting in Rarikisu's burst range has just been a ball of death to this point.
Yeah, no, narrowly averting that death right now. He has bought himself just a little bit of time. Good way to try and recover. Barely does not get hit by Rarikisu. But now, there we go, an up smash. All right, we're tying it up a little bit. And we got max or near max aura.
Yeah, that jump too, right, is something we've seen Blanketman go for a lot. Rarikisu tried to call it out. The layers, though, starting to be applied. The question is it enough? As you mentioned, this aura max rage as well. Lucario doesn't get more powered up than this. The problem is it's Donkey Kong. Those are big hitboxes. They're active hitboxes, and they're gonna hit you hard, Chopavelli.
They saw the tilt conversation. He said, no, I know my answer wins right here. Excellent up tilt, but kudos to Blanketman for bringing that to last stock and catching up what was initially a landslide.
Chopavelli, I think I get it. I think I get why people call DK tilting now.
Excellent work by Rarikisu. proving your point even further.
Yeah, right. Those up tilts, the F tilts, they're though really the MVPs of the matchup. That grounded gameplay. But we're so used to seeing Donkey Kong players talk about how real good back air, weak hit back air, up airs, those grabs. But really, it was just utilizing the disjoints. And with that trample, so hard to contest for a character like Lucario, they just stuffed out the approaches time and time again. Also, did he just start by jumping back, air dodging back to platform?
There's layers to this, okay? It's a level of gameplay we cannot comprehend.
I mean, that's why we're casters, right?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like literally.
I like these little exchanges right now, just kind of testing the field between each other.
He was trying to hit the reverse hit of neutral air there. That falling reverse hit is a huge combo start for Donkey Kong. Was in Smash 4 as well. Funnily enough, it took 4 years in both games before it was discovered by the DK community, despite being the same tech. Oh my god! Like we're talking, they're playing neutral, they're just positioning, and then he hits there, misses the tech, and that's the stock off one in, like,
damn, damn. It's another way to put it. Another cargo throw gets the up air. Or almost.
Oh no, again on the down air? And the, oh,
okay,
dude.
Air dodge lasted long enough. That was actually going to be disastrous with that grab. Oh my god.
Just the guts to hold shield in your face against Lucario with Aura, knowing how big some of those hitboxes get, is so impressive. You see, he's playing his positioning perfectly. He stops taking the platform once his percent gets higher because he recognizes that he might just die. The Aura Sphere does break through the not quite fully charged jump punch there. Well, that's why the armor didn't come out. But even though he does lose the stock, he's doing such a great job changing his positioning, playing to get the earliest stock at any time, and then the second he gets to 2% trying to just use DK's weight to survive. He's playing the cheese, right? The cheese calculation to the best.
You know, no, cheese calculation is an excellent way to put it, honestly. Here we go. Good catch with the tilt.
Once again, just so active, disjointed, got trample. It doesn't matter if you have a hitbox. That F tilt will connect.
There we go, though. We get a small little extension from Blanketman.
Yeah.
Insane movement on the shield, but Rarikisu is undeterred, just immediately goes to the top platform.
Yeah, the awkward hitbox shift there, right, to get through that that giant punch was not what he wanted, but the forward air up, every trick is coming out from Rarikisu, and Blanketman, I mean, you might be getting that wool pulled over your eyes a little bit right now.
Just a little bit. The Battlefield's been playing devil's advocate for both of them, but now more than ever, I think Rarikisu might be able to run away with it. However, Blanketman had been in the same position before and was still able to find a way to climb back up just a little bit, so I do believe he can do it.
Okay, gets the grab onto the top platform. That could have been disastrous, but great DI from Blanketman to survive. However, gonna play the bongos pop up, keep him going on here. Blanketman has to find something fast. This is your winner side life on the line.
My goodness.
Ooh. Oh, bro, he just stood there menacingly. He really did.
He said, I find you real interesting, and then it, bop.
Like, all he did, he landed and then waited for just a second. I wish we had a replay to be able to take a look at that, because he literally just, right, he was pushing buttons on such a similar timing throughout. And then at the end there, he just paused for just a couple frames, aimed the